And it was kind of a big play for us. There's pretty much an answer to every defense.
Brock Ewart in sunny Southern California, joined by a pair of USC All-Americans. Quarterback Matt Barkley, wide receiver Robert Woods, taking us inside the program today. And Matt, for Brett Favre, it was Fox 2 XY hook. For Jerry Rice, it was flanker drive X shallow cross. For the men of Troy, what is the go-to play?
We've got a lot of great plays in our arsenal, with our playbook that we have. One of our personal favorites, one of my favorites, is Sluggo Win. It's a concept that's a traditional West Coast concept. You get a pump fake in to a slant and go receiver who's isolated on the backside, and then you have a win route, which is pretty much a seam route. His job is to win. Robert and I completed a ton of balls on it last year. One that sticks out to me that I completed to Marquise Lee was during the Oregon game.
Lee on the right side of the formation. Play action. Barkley looks down deep. Breaking free is the freshman. He's got it again and out of bounds.
The corner was just bailing off. So I pumped the slant. Marquise took back off, and this corner just took off. He knew it was coming, and I decided to throw it back shoulder.
Early in our year, we ran it against Arizona. And I love the route because it's very patient, takes a lot of time. Took a 3-step outside, made the safety think I was going corner, bend it right back in across his face, and Matt threw a beautiful ball for a touchdown.
His juke was actually so good on that play, it faked me out. I had to double clutch.
You think you can beat me in coverage? I get to live out my dream and be a corner. Be a corner. I'm going to cover you up. I'm going to be your quarterback coach. Let's walk through this thing on the field.
Here we go, Robert. Sluggo Win on first down. So go. 1, 2, 3. Pump the slant. Step back. And launch it right over his upfield shoulder.
Let's take this next level. Walk me through your technique if I come up and press.
We take it off. It's an automatic go. Okay. We have a lot of time, so I can play with you at the line.
So the most critical element's what? Release
the hands out, release at the line. Okay. My hands are up, I'm playing with you, getting you off your feet. Then I take off on you last minute.
I'm in zone. What are you thinking?
Most likely, if you're playing outside of the zone, he probably should be looking at the wind. I sell my 3 here. If he comes down and bites like this, I'm going by him right here, off his back hip.
Man, I'm inside man, now what?
Now, if you're playing inside, I still take my same 3, sell my slant, but it's a lot shorter. It's a 1-step. And I get by you still going away from the near safety.
And when you beat him, what does that feel like?
Feels good. I know the ball's going to be perfect, catch it, and it's a race to the end zone.
So go.
Slant, eyes, and outside over the top. Good.
Should be a touchdown every time.
How hard is Kiffin's job, really?
He's just playing video games with us. No joke.
Here's a look at USC's upcoming season schedule. So the Trojans open at home with Hawaii. That's on September 1st before heading east where they will face Syracuse and New Jersey. Their Pac-12 schedule opens September 15th at Stanford. Kirk Herbstreit breaks it down.
Well, like everybody's talking about, this is probably the best offense in college football. Matt Barkley at quarterback. Silas Redd comes over from Penn State to join Curtis McNeil in the backfield. Robert Woods and Marquise Lee on the outside, arguably the top 2 receivers in the country on one team. They're going to score a lot of points. If there's a concern for USC, I want to see how much this defense can continue to improve. Last year in the second year of Monty Kiffin, they made great strides and really held teams to far fewer yards and points in that second year. Year 3, with their back 7 returning entirely, I want to see where this front 4 is. Can they get more pressure? Can they create more turnovers? They had just 17 all of last year. And the big game is Oregon, November 3rd. Regardless of what happens in that game in the Coliseum, those 2 teams will probably match up again in this year's Pac-12 championship game.